Husqvarna's unique patented system, Soff Cut, is an ultra-early entry concrete cutting system that minimizes the chance of random cracks in new concrete. Random cracking is one of the most costly and aggravating problems faced by a concrete contractor. It can cost contractors time, money, and their reputation. The Soff Cut system is the only way to control random cracking through the timing of the cuts, so control joints are cut as part of the finishing process. The system centers on making ultra-early entry cuts during the concrete's green zone. Only Husqvarna's Soff Cut system allows the contractor to place control joints when the concrete is looking for relief the most, during the first 2 hours after finishing and before final set, which is the green zone. As concrete is finished and begins to set, it starts to hydrate and internal stresses build up, which can cause the concrete to crack. The green zone is the window of opportunity to cut the concrete before it has a chance to seek relief on its own in the form of a random crack between the initial set and the final set. It's all about the timing of the cut. To optimize cutting in the green zone, Soff Cut saws are equipped with a patented blade block, anti-raveling skid plate, and a Soff Cut diamond blade. It is this combination that makes the ultra-early entry system distinctive from other early entry saws. The skid plate easily attaches to the two spring-loaded pistons at the bottom of the blade block. The unique blade block design keeps pressure on the surface of the concrete as the blade cuts. Like all saws, the cutting depth will fluctuate as the diamond blade cuts through aggregate. However, unlike other saws, the design of the blade block pistons allow the skid plate to always maintain proper pressure on the concrete so that you get a quality cut. Using the Soff Cut system will eliminate random cracking. Stress will be relieved every time below the cut, exactly where the contractor wants it to. Cutting in the green zone allows a shallower cut, which achieves greater aggregate interlock for a stronger slab and minimizes the amount of joint filler that could be needed. Now let's see the Soff Cut system in action. Unlike other concrete cutting techniques, the Soff Cut system is utilized the same day as the placing and finishing of concrete. As the finishers put the last touches on the slab, the Soff Cut crew begins to detect the start of the green zone by touching, stepping, and/or rolling the saw onto the slab without leaving an impression. If the slab is not quite ready, test again in 15-minute intervals. Once the green zone is detected, the proper layout of control joints are placed by snapping chalk lines. Most control joints are 12 to 15 feet apart. Once the joints have been snapped, it is time to cut. Before cutting, it is essential to check the life of the blade and skid plate and visually check engine and components to ensure the best performance. It is necessary to replace the skid plate when installing a new blade. Replacing the skid plate with each new blade will ensure the prevention of chipping and spalling. Remember that only a genuine Soff Cut diamond blade fits accurately on the saw's arbor, ensuring no damage is done. A new anti-raveling skid plate easily attaches to the two spring-loaded pistons at the bottom of the blade block. After the blade has been changed, check that the blade block is operating smoothly by plunging the pistons up and down. Taking this small step will ensure quality cuts as the patented blade block keeps proper pressure on the surface of the concrete as the blade cuts. When the concrete is in the green zone and the equipment has been checked, it is time to cut. When cutting in the green zone, there is little to no airborne dust because the concrete is still hydrating and is not completely set. It is important to note that while cutting the control joint, the operator should be careful to not step on the joint he just placed, as it is very fragile and could cause the sides to collapse. After a successful cut is made, the debris should be swept in the direction of the cut to protect it from damage. Now that the transverse joints have been cut, it is time to place the center lines and create an intersection. To ensure that all 4 points of the intersection stay intact, joint protectors are inserted into the joint at the point where the intersection will be cut. Placing multiple joint protectors will give the concrete more strength and the ability to withstand the saw passing through it without distressing the cut. Joint protectors can be removed after the final set. When the job has been completed, it is important to clean the blade block to ensure the saw will be ready for the next day. All debris should be removed to keep the pistons operating smoothly. Husqvarna's Soff Cut System is the only way to control random cracking in concrete through the timing of the cuts. Cutting in the green zone ensures concrete will crack where the contractor wants, directly beneath the cut, saving time, money, and it produces consistent results every time.